Hey guys, this is Super Review Show for another episode of Why You Should Listen To. This is the show where I break down all of Spotify streaming numbers based on certain artists, and I think the artist is just that good and you should listen to him. Today's topic, or today's artist I should say, is Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams is one of the best singer-songwriters ever in my opinion. I had the chance to go see him in 2019. He with a co-headlining part of his tour with Billy Idol, and it was amazing. Both of them were great, but I thought Bryan Adams was just a little bit better. Bryan Adams, one of my favorite singer-songwriters of all time. Truthfully, he is an astonishing singer-songwriter. He writes all of his songs on his own. He plays his own guitar. He's a mastermind. He's great. I'm a little bit surprised that his numbers are less than I thought they would be, given the fact that he has so many hits under his belt. I only have 3 of his albums on vinyl, and I want to show you guys in a second. But just to preface what I'm saying is, Bryan Adams, the dude is a fantastic writer. The dude is a fantastic guitarist, and he has written some of the best songs of all time. And to be honest, I think he's a little bit underappreciated. When you look at some of the greatest albums of all time, you don't really see his albums. You don't really see Waking Up the Neighbors, Cuts Like a Knife, Reckless. You don't see these albums on these charts, on these all-time greatest, like Rolling Stone magazine listed back in 2003. They listed off the top 500 greatest albums of all time, and I don't think any of them were on there. If I'm not mistaken, I looked at the list probably 20 times, and I did not see Reckless or Cuts Like a Knife or even Waking Up the Neighbors. So I was really surprised by that. But this is just a video about why you should listen to Bryan Adams, and I hope you guys enjoy it. The first album I have is Cuts Like a Knife. Cuts Like a Knife is a fantastic record. I listened to it from start to finish. Yes, it has a song Cuts Like a Knife and Straight from the Heart, but there's other good songs in there too, such as The Only One, Take Me Back, This Time, Straight from the Heart, of course, Cuts Like a Knife, of course, I'm Ready, What's It Gonna Be, Don't Leave Me Lonely, Let Me Know, The Best Is Yet to Come. These are great albums. These are great songs on a great album. He took the love song to me personally. He took the love song into a different level. Yes, he does write a lot of love songs. Heaven, Everything I Do Would Do It For You. Have You Ever Really Loved a Woman? Things like that. The Only Thing That Looks Good on Me Is You. But at the same time, he is a fantastic writer. He writes a lot of other great songs too, besides just heavy love songs. Can't Stop This Thing We Started. I really like him though. He's very good. His next album I have after Cuts Like a Knife, and I don't understand why this is not in more list of the greatest albums of all time list, to be honest with you, is Bryan Adams' Reckless. There's him right there on the cover. Fantastic record, okay? My opinion is best. My opinion. One Night Love Affair. She's only happy when she's dancing. Run to You, big hit. Heaven, #1 hit. Somebody, big hit. Side 2, Summer of '69, one of the most played summer songs of all time. Kids Wanna Rock, great song. It's Only Love with Tina Turner, great song. Long Gone, Ain't Gonna Cry. So I gotta tell you something right now about this album. This album right here, Reckless by Bryan Adams. I don't know why I don't see it in more top 500 greatest albums of all time list, because the album broke so many records. This one album, Reckless, it broke so many records. Like the 5 singles I just listed, I think they were listed of 5 singles off this album. There was Run to You, there was Heaven, Somebody, Summer '69, and Kids Wanna Rock, and It's Only Love. Those songs broke a record at Billboard, holding all the certain spots in the top 10 of the Hot 100 at once. The previous 2 people to do that were Bruce Springsteen with Born in the USA and all the singles they released there, and Michael Jackson's Thriller. Thriller was the only... This is a pretty big record in my opinion. How come it's not recognized as more than what it is? It's just my opinion, just my preference. I think he's fantastic, like I said. He released another album in the late 80s. I forget if I know what it was, but then his next biggest, humongous selling album was Waking Up the Neighbors in 1991. This has Everything I Do Would Do It For You is on here. Can't Stop This Thing We Started is on here. Is Your Mama Gonna Miss Ya? Hey Honey, I'm Packing You In. Thought I Died and Gone to Heaven, great song. Obviously, Can't Stop This Thing We Started. Side 2, Not Guilty, Vanishing, House Arrest. Do I Have to Say the Words? There's a lot of love songs on here, but honestly, it's still a great... I love him quite a bit. He's such a great artist. There Will Never Be Another Tonight, side 3. All I Want Is You, great song. Depend on Me, great song. Everything I Do It For You. This is the album cut in here, so it's 6 minutes long. This song was written for a movie called Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, I believe. And the movie was okay, but the song was great. And the song reached number 1, stood there for like ever, you know. Great song, fantastic. Side 4, If You Want to Leave, Can I Come Too? Touch the Hand, Don't Drop That Bomb on Me. So, and this is produced by Mutt Lange, who produced a lot of Def Leppard records, believe it or not. Bryan Adams. So there's my 3 albums by Bryan Adams. I have them right here. I listen to him on vinyl for not on a daily basis, but majority of the time. He is truly an amazing artist. A little underrated in my opinion. When we get to our underrated and overrated musical artists, I think that I'm going to mention him as underrated a little bit because he gets played a lot, but the hits get played, and there's so many other great songs by him. There's so many other great tracks that just don't get a lot of light on radio or just in general by him, and he's a fantastic writer. I saw him on the Shine a Light tour. Shine a Light tour back in 2019. That's the tour. The specific leg of the tour I saw was when they co-headlined with Billy Idol. Billy Idol opened up for Bryan Adams, and the two of them shared the stage at one point. It was great. I saw them on that tour. I saw him, and he was amazing. My dad wanted to go. He's a big Bryan Adams guy as well. He's never seen him though, so I was like, Dad, I'm gonna go see Bryan Adams. Oh, cool. I didn't get a ticket yet. Oh, I'm sorry. So when Bryan Adams tours again, I'm going to take my... If he's touring with anyone else, so be it. We're taking my dad to see Bryan Adams. Just letting you know, Dad. But yeah, Bryan Adams, what can you say about the guy? He's a fantastic singer-songwriter. His band is great, too. When I saw them, they were so tight live. They're a great band. What else can you say? Like, Reckless is a great album. Cuts Like a Knife has a lot of great tracks on it. Waking Up the Neighbors has a lot of great tracks on it. I didn't really get into his later stuff. Like, he released an album called 18 Till I Die or something like that. Or Get On Up, which came out like 2015. I didn't really get into those albums quite a bit at all, really. I should, though, because I like him a lot. He puts out quality content. His Shine a Light was great. That was 2019. He co-wrote that with Ed Sheeran, just letting you guys know. So if you're looking for other Ed Sheeran type of stuff, look up Shine a Light by Bryan Adams. He co-wrote it with him. Fun fact. Overall, though, I think if you're looking to get into like a different style of rock, a different style of singer-songwriters who does write love songs, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Who writes them in a way that makes you feel like, wow, this guy's got the hang of this. Listen to Bryan Adams. Listen to... If you want the absolute truth, listen, you're with a girl, right? And she's at your house. Hey, bear with me, everyone. You're going to put on Everything I Do. You don't put on everything I Do It For You. You put on either Heaven or you put on... Actually, Heaven or Everything I Do It For You. You put on either one of those. And then the rest is history, as they say. So good luck with that. Anyways, I digress, guys. What do you guys think? Have you heard of Bryan Adams? Have you seen him? Summer 69, man. Great classic summer song, a fantastic song of his. What do you guys think about this? Have you heard Bryan Adams before? Have you seen him before in concert? Jump down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But that's why I think you should listen to Bryan Adams, because he is a timeless artist who has stood the test of time and has really survived a lot, like grunge and whatnot. So, but yeah, I recommend him. I recommend him a lot. But for all of your why you should listen to videos, keep locked. The Super Review Show, the J Man. Off to rock. We'll see you guys later.